Last month, we introduced you to up-and-coming ballet dancer Rowan Lindamood of Belfast, New York, ahead of Neglia Ballet's production of The Nutcracker. There was someone behind the camera you didn't get to meet, but you will definitely want to get to know. His mom, Rebecca.
The ladies in the office at Neglia Ballet calculated last year that I drive the circumference of the earth annually just for ballet.
You quickly understand where Rowan gets his grace and inherent ability to make things that may seem impossible look easy.
I'm also a full-time food blogger and recipe developer, freelance photographer, and cookbook author.
She's a busy lady, which is why we caught up with her in the ballet studio to talk about the beautiful little online kitchen empire she's built. It's called Foodie with Family.
I dig it. I love food. I like to feed people. I like to teach people to cook. And so this just seems to be the most efficient way to do it. Thank goodness for the internet.
It was a natural evolution for the chef and food writer, but there was definitely a learning curve.
I was learning my craft, and I was really bad.
But Rebecca's never shied away from a challenge or an adventure. Over the decade plus she was building her business, she and her husband were also raising their 5 boys, which included the decision to homeschool them, something she knows conjures up all kinds of stereotypes.
For us, it was more about what worked with our family unit. It wasn't a moral reflection. It worked. And I have graduated 2 who have gone on to college. One of them hit the dean's list. The other one is looking like he might hit the dean's list this year. And I have one graduating this year, so it has worked for us.
You, to me, are an inspiring person. Full disclosure that we went to high school together, so
yes,
we've known each other for a long time. So I've sort of been able to watch you do more and more and more things and become more and more successful at it. What drives you to do what you're doing?
I like to keep learning. I like to keep reinventing myself. And thankfully, luckily enough for me, it happens to have created a career where there wasn't one before. So I think that honestly, I keep going just because I like trying new stuff.
And it hasn't gone unnoticed. She's worked with several national brands and landed a book deal. Her second book, which is all for the love of bread, landed in stores just last week.
It's actually called Ready, Set, Dough because I'm a nerd.
The idea of having it all is a cliche most people have abandoned entirely as unrealistic. But Rebecca comes pretty close, and it may have to do with attitude. Her hopes for her children are a lesson for us all.
Just hope they have some fun with life and find the adventure in it, because I think that keeps it exciting.
The Foodie with Family adventure continues next week. We're excited to announce Rebecca will join us here on Most Buffalo to do what she does best, feed us. She's sharing a couple of recipes that are perfect for any gathering, especially around the holidays.